A woman wearing glasses has an impatient expression on her face. Her name is Fernanda, and she calls out to Enrique, her husband, with a tone that shows her growing impatience. "Honey, are you almost done?" she asks. Fernanda makes it clear that she needs to leave and that her husband's delay is causing her problems. He is focused on his task, carefully and attentively cleaning the vehicle. Hearing his wife's question, the man responds that he is not yet finished cleaning the car. He questions Fernanda's urgency. The impatient wife explains that she needs to use the car. However, her husband's reaction is entirely opposite to what she expected. Enrique, visibly annoyed, exclaims that he considers it absurd for Fernanda to want to use the new car. He argues that the vehicle has just been bought and cannot be used by his wife now. He justifies his decision by saying that the vehicle is new and he fears she might damage it. He suggests that Fernanda use other means of transportation, like Uber, bus, or taxi. Surprised by her husband's refusal, Fernanda defends herself firmly. She states that the car belongs to both of them. She reminds Enrique that they sold the old car, which also belonged to both of them, to buy the new one. A significant part of her savings was used to purchase the new vehicle. With each new suggestion from Enrique, the wife shows more irritation and frustration. Besides the car also being hers, the woman has a license and knows how to drive. The argument reaches its peak when Enrique tries to justify his refusal by recalling the damage Fernanda caused to their old car. He claims that she scratched the vehicle a lot, and that's why he doesn't feel safe letting her drive the new car. A bit insecure about saying what he claims to be the truth, the man insinuates that there is a higher probability of women causing accidents than men. Fernanda, already quite upset, vehemently rebuts the accusation. She questions her husband's comment, labeling it as sexist and prejudiced. She states that Enrique also contributed to the damage to the old car. Fernanda defends herself passionately, asserting that her driving skills are no different from Enrique's. She accuses him once more of being unfair and trying to control her freedom and autonomy. The woman exclaims that he has no right to forbid her from driving. On the other hand, he doesn't think he's being sexist. Enrique swears that his only concern is for her health and the car they worked so hard to buy. As before, he reminds her that she scratched and dented their first car. The man understands that she was just learning to drive, but if they can avoid this risk, that's the best thing to do. Incisively, he states that she will not drive their new vehicle. She can cry or accuse him of whatever, the decision is made. If she doesn't want to call an Uber, take a taxi or bus, she can wait for him to finish cleaning the car and the husband will give her a ride. Clearly upset, she doesn't think it's fair for him to bring up things that happened years ago either. Besides, he also dented and scratched their car numerous times. If that's the standard, he can't drive the new vehicle either. Faced with Enrique's persistent refusal, Fernanda, with a mix of anger and frustration, gives in and accepts using another means of transportation. However, she makes it clear that she doesn't want her husband's company, rejecting his offer to take her to her destination. She reinforces her independence and ability to get around on her own, criticizing Enrique's paternalistic stance. The man, in turn, observes his wife with a look mixed with irritation and resignation. But before leaving, she warns him that if he scratches or dents their new car, he will have to hear what she has to say because what he is doing today is very unfair. Feeling that the argument has reached an impasse, the husband, with an ironic tone, suggests that his wife call an Uber right away to avoid being late for her appointment. Fernanda, without responding, turns and leaves the house, slamming the gate hard, showing her anger and frustration. The scene cuts to Enrique, who is standing in front of the camera, addressing the audience. He explains that the argument with Fernanda was just an act, a fiction created to address an important and recurring theme in society, sexism and prejudice faced by many women in their relationships. Enrique invites the viewers to reflect on the situation portrayed in the video. He ends the video with a call to action, encouraging viewers to leave their opinions in the comments. The goal of this video is to promote a constructive debate about equality between couples and respect for women. What is your opinion? Tell us in the comments.